for joining us. This is News Tit-Bit on Equity Television. I am Hafsat Badru. The National State Police Command has ordered a total crackdown on the sale and use of fireworks, knockouts, and other explosive devices across the state. Commissioner of Police Shatima Jaro Mohammed directed area commanders, divisional officers, and tactical teams to intensify patrols and surveillance to enforce the ban. He warned that violators will face prosecution. The command said the move is to maintain public order, prevent panic, and stop criminals from using explosive sounds to cover unlawful activities. Shop owners, dealers, parents, and guardians have been urged to stop their wards from buying or using fireworks. The police assured confidentiality and pledged continued efforts to keep the state safe. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has asked the Senate to approve the deployment of Nigerian troops to Benin Republic following an attempted military coup in the neighboring country. In a letter read at Tuesday's plenary, Tinubu said Benin's government urgently sought Nigeria's military support after soldiers tried to overthrow President Patrice Talon. He stated that the request following consultations with the National Defense Council as required by the Constitution. Tinubu described the situation as an unconstitutional seizure of power and said swift intervention was needed to protect democratic institutions and restore stability under ECOWAS security arrangements. Senate President Godswill Akpabio referred the request to the Committee of the Whole for consideration. The coup attempt occurred on Sunday when a group of soldiers under the name Military Committee for Refoundation declared Talon removed from office during a national broadcast. The federal government has directed all ministries, departments, and agencies to carry over 70% of their 2025 capital allocation into 2026 budgets. The instruction contained in the 2026 abridged budget call circular issued by the Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning limits fresh capital spending next year. Under the policy, only 30% of the 2025 capital budget will be released this year, while 70% will form the base of 2026 spending. MDAs are barred from proposing new capital projects and must continue ongoing ones that align with government priorities, including security, economic growth, agriculture, amongst others. The ministry said the framework is aimed at improving continuity, reducing project abandonment, and managing fiscal pressures. It also warned MDAs not to exceed their existing overhead ceilings in 2026 despite rising inflation. That's a wrap on News Tit-Bit on Equity Television. Join us next time for another edition of the news. I am Hafsat Badru.